going down, everybody? It's your boy, that guy mile high, tuning back in for another one of them vidges by my dog riding up church. You dig what I'm saying? Gang, gang, gang. All right, let's jump in this, man. It's like a 20-minute long video, so strap your boots on, get your whatever you need. You know what I'm saying? Spark up, dab up, vape up, dip up, moonshine it up, sweet tea up, do what you gotta do. Just go up, maybe take a shot of 2 or 3, because ultimately a couple of that's for me. And damn, I messed that all. We was on a good roll and I messed it up. I just haven't said it in so long. Spark up, dab up, vape up, dip up, moonshine it up, sweet tea up, do what you gotta do. Just go up, maybe take a shot of 2 or 3, because it goes for me. If you can't do none of that, I'll just take a couple. Wait. Spark up, man, screw it. Let's go. Record the screen. Hit the full screen. And let's do this, man. We got what I think happened to Summer Wales. Let go. Is it your duck call, bruh? Your moose call? Oh, that's it's your race car. It's a race car sound. Got it. Got it. That was the turbo whistle. That's the diesel.
What the fuck are you?
That was the diesel.
Doing? Well, I chopped all my hair off. I'm just playing. Look.
Oh, look at the look.
I ain't posted a YouTube video in like...
You got that little ponytail. Little ponytail.
14 days, something like that. But lately I've been doing music stuff as usual.
Top secret.
Just a minute ago, actually like 10 minutes ago, I added different vocals over Dirty South, and I think it sounds pretty fucking cool. I want to give the live shows like different vocals so it sounds like fucking more like holy fuck. You know what I mean? Here, I'll give you an example. Come on. Hold on 1 second.
Let's see what he's talking about.
Kansas Rebel Man.
Yeah, damn right.
What up, Skin? Most definitely, bro. I'll probably end up going live either tomorrow or the next day. But I'll definitely hit you up, bro.
I bet. When you go live, holla at your boy. I'll go live with you, bro.
Oh, shit.
All right, so Dirty South, I kind of changed the vocals on the chorus, so check it out. I was watching reactions. All right, so if you don't know the song, it sounded like this, the chorus.
Got some reactions to the music coming soon. Don't even trip. I already know some of y'all gonna be like,
where's your reaction to the new album, bro?
they coming. You know I like to wait for the music the music videos, because I really like to do the music videos because it just, you know, amplifies the whole experience, especially when we sitting here doing reactions. You know, I like the whole, but anyways, let's go. They coming. I got you.
Now it sounds like, now it sounds like this, or at least I'm working on it. Watch.
Oh yeah, it's a holding a little layer to it and whatnot. Okay, you can definitely hear the difference. It adds like a little umph to it. It adds a little umph to it. Okay.
It always had that.
Yeah. No, it's like an extra layer though. I got you. Yeah, you can hear the tempo changes and stuff.
But I'm tucking back vocals under.
Yep,
They're like
it's layered.
So they kind of like twist in between each other. I'm also thinking about doing the same thing with Holler Boys, because bro, well, I'm just gonna do it right now. All right, so you can't because it's in here. So just hang on 1 second. You'll see. Bugging.
Look, and you know what's so crazy? This is like that ADD right there that you just witnessed, where it was just like, boom, came the idea, the light bulb went off, and it was like, I'm gonna just do it now. Like, that is really who he is as a person, no matter who's around, why you're around, how long you're around. It just doesn't matter, bro. Like, if he gets an idea and has like, and he's gonna do it. Simple as that. The idea will always trump whatever else he's doing, because as soon as he gets that idea, he just gotta go for it and just get it off his brain, which I truly understand, because I'm very ADD too, and sometimes you just get fixated on things that they just won't go away until you just get it done. So I truly understand where he's coming from. He would disappear. Literally, when I visited him, he would disappear for like an hour, 2 hours, and make a video. Like,
holler if you need a chip on a shoulder.
telling you, he's amazing dude, bro. Especially to watch his work ethic and to see how hard this dude works. Deserves everything he's got. He deserves everything he's got, bro. He's a very blessed individual for a reason.
Mixed and mastered, nothing but something
for a reason.
We'll be out that screen door.
Oh yeah, no, look again, just let. Church.
Let's see, what else have I been doing? I've also been.
What else have I
Summer
been
Wells
doing?
Case. This fucking shit is all fucked up. Somebody fucking knows something. If you don't know who Summer Wells is, Summer Wells is a little girl out of Tennessee who miraculously disappeared in 2 seconds, according to the fucking parents. Now, if you are gonna look up Summer Wells stuff, there are two people I suggest you go watch who are very just looking at the facts. You got this fella right here. Harsh reality.
That would happen to my children. It just wouldn't. You know, I would sacrifice everything.
And another good source of factual information is Christina Randall.
So they had decided that they were going to go to like this water area or whatever.
And she breaks it down like where they went the whole day, times, everything. Now, apparently, the parents are like, oh, we don't know what happened. She just fucking disappeared. Could somebody have snatched her in 2 seconds? Yes. Is the probability of that high? No. Even if somebody did, which is slim to fucking none.
Right, she would scream, she would holler, like, I mean, you would notice, like, I mean, I don't know. I always walk behind my kids. Like, I hate when my kids walk behind me. Like, I'm always, like, constantly looking for them and stuff. Like, if they're not right next to me, I like them to be right in front of me because then I can see them. Like, I always got an eye on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not saying that this story is wrong or like there's but I'm kind of with Church on like somebody got to know something. Somebody had to have seen something. Like come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like that's I don't know, man. We just don't. I don't know. Let's
it would have to be somebody that knows
know.
them or knows that property. 100%. There's just a bunch of things that don't make sense, like small things that have been said in interviews and stuff that just don't make sense to me. Like. In one interview, the parents are like, "Oh, she loved princesses. She loved, Elsa."
Loved.
And
that's past tense. Like, why would you? That's like, why would they be speaking if in the past tense? I'd have to go watch the actual like parents' interviews to see if like he's quoting them verbatim. But like, loved. That's past tense. I loved that. Like that's like you being like, I loved my ex girl. I loved my ex dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like loved is a past tense thing. Like that was a once before thing. You know what I'm saying? It's past tense, bruh.
Whatever those princesses' names are. And then in another interview, she's like, "Oh, well, she loved the lady at church, Robin, because Robin is pretty and has long hair. But then the little girl's head is shaved. Like." That seems like something somebody does to be like mean, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like one of those, oh, you're not pretty, I'm gonna shave your head.
Yeah,
could the little girl have wanted her head shaved? Sure she could have. But I don't see a little girl with long blonde hair that likes Elsa being like, yes, shave my head.
Not at all.
So according to the mom,
especially I got 3 daughters and all my kids love their hair.
Left from there, went back to the house. They got to the house. The little girl wanted to go in with her brothers who were watching TV. The mom, Candace, was with her mom outside, and her mom was like, I need to replant these fucking flowers or whatever. So you come up the driveway, here's Summer Wells' house, or her parents' house, and then right outside is a camper that her mom stays in. All right, so little girl runs in the house. The mama is still out here with the grandma, and then the mama, 2 minutes later, like, what the fuck? All right. 2 minutes later, walks to the house, looks in the back door and is like, hey, Summer, want to plant flowers? And she was like, yeah. So she comes outside. Apparently they planted flowers for a minute. Then the little girl's like, I want to go back inside my brother's. So she goes in the house. Shortly after that, the mom leaves the camper, walks into the house, asks the sons, hey, where's your sister? And they said, oh, she's downstairs playing. Well, apparently the mom went down the stairs and then freaked the fuck out about something and was like super frantic. If that's true, I want to know what she was freaking out about because don't forget.
I was just about to say, unless this is like some weird demonic, fifth dimension nonsense where we just can't see where the girl, like she went through like a demonic portal or something. I was saying a demonic portal or some shit. Like, yeah, what was you freaking out about? Was there blood? Was there some craziness that you seen that you shouldn't have been, walked in on because somebody was doing something super inappropriate with your child and you know what I'm saying? Like the possibility, my brain is going to like the worst, bro. I'm just saying my brain going to the worst.
Neighbor was interviewed by the news, and the neighbor said they heard a loud scream. It was never clarified where that scream came from, but it was heard by the neighbor and her kids. But the neighbor also said they heard Candace yelling Summer. All right, so pause. So the little girl goes downstairs, ends up missing, right? Okay, but here's the thing. In one of the interviews, the dad says, oh yeah, her being outside was her biggest downfall. I don't know what the fuck that means, but there's all kinds of
right,
videos of
what
the girl being
does
outside.
that mean?
He said she loved being outside and she just loved to run outside.
They
Being outside
hurt
was
this
her
little
biggest
girl.
downfall? What the fuck?
They hurt that little girl,
Plus,
bro.
that doesn't really line up with all the videos of her being outside
They hurt that little
her
girl.
parents have on social media. Now, let's
I don't
go
wanna
back
make
to
no
this
assumptions,
mysterious
but that's what
scream
I'm
they
getting
heard
out of
real
this.
quick. The reason I'm saying that is because if you have all these videos of this little girl outside, playing outside, being outside, on a swing, running around, playing with the dogs, if the little girl's always outside and she has a door in the basement area that leads outside, why would the mom scream from going down in that room and just not seeing her? That doesn't make sense. I would have walked down there and not seen her and then went out the back door and been like, Summer, and been like,
Yeah, like
looking for her outside since she's always outside. It makes you wonder, did the scream come from the little girl from being taken out of the yard? I don't think so. Did it come from the mom because maybe she went back in the house and seen the little girl trip and fell down the stairs? Kind of what it seems like. Not to mention, in one of the first interviews, if not the first interview, they're talking about the little girl in past tense. And every
facts.
time
I
they talk
caught
about
that
the little girl
too
in past
from when you were
tense, they say,
talking
"Oh,
about it. I
sorry,
said that earlier.
Sorry. I don't mean past tense. Sorry. Like, what? Why? Here's another thing. There was a underage kid named Hunter that was at the swimming hole with them. So, in the interviews and stuff, it says that he did not go back to Candace's house. But there's a text message from the beginning that says he does go to her house. All right, so you know the grandma in the camper, right? This is her text message. Now, it's got a fuck ton of typos in it. But the typo in the first sentence sticks out. It says, now this is the grandma saying, Hun Sum, yeah, you're right, Hun Sum, it's a typo. Hun Sum, I, and Candace, the mom, was planting flowers right before she went missing. Well, he was never apparently there. Like, what the fuck? And that's coming from a text message of someone who was there. And there's also someone.
Yeah, that's
that
crazy,
says
bro.
Candace
Something
told
happened.
them
The
that
little
he
girl
was
got
at
hurt
the
or
house
something.
during the time.
Candace stuck to her story about dropping Hunter off before returning home with Grandma Candy and Summer.
Yeah, that sounds terrible. It's some foul play, bro.
With her at the house. I don't know how he got home because that wasn't mentioned to me.
Okay. So, who was it? Somebody close to the family, or that told you that, or was it?
No, it was Candace.
So Candace told you that Hunter went back to the house that day.
Hunter was with her at the house that day.
Oh my God.
Now, if you go watch the interview of the Hunter kid on YouTube, he's yawning excessively over and over and over. Now, on the body language side of yawning over and over and over, and I'm not talking like 4 times, I'm talking like 30 times. When somebody has anxiety or stress, anxiety is hooked to your heart and your respiratory system. So when you are feeling stressed out or feeling high anxiety about something, you're going to get breathlessness. And while you're watching the interview, the Hunter kid even notices it. And he tells the interviewer, he's like, hey, sorry, I'm yawning a lot. I yawn a lot when I'm tired. So
Me
Hunter,
too.
Candace,
When I'm
mom,
tired.
and then
Outta
the
here.
grandma and Summer are in the car. The Hunter kid claims that Don, Summer's dad,
This
calls
story is
Candace,
crazy.
Summer's mom.
I don't
He's on
know,
the
man.
phone.
I think somebody
And when
hurt
she
the
hung up the
girl.
phone,
Even if
the
it's an
Hunter kid
accident, I
asked,
think the girl
what
is
was that about?
hurt
What did he want?
and
Candace
potentially
apparently told him, oh, there's
passed
some
on.
creeper by the
For real.
house, creeping around the house. Now keep in mind, Summer is with them at this fucking moment. Now Summer's dad is calling Summer's mom, saying there's a weirdo by the house who like touches kids and shit. First off, how the fuck does he know? He's at work. Don has alibis that says he's at work. You know why? because he probably was at work. Doesn't mean he don't know something. I mean, he is at work and knows that someone's at his house somehow. I mean, fuck, how does he know that? The grandma's in the car, the mom's in the car, the kid's in the car, Hunter's in the car. Who the hell's around their house to be like, hey, there's a creeper at your house trying to look at kids? What?
Her husband calls her talking about this dude named on the property that's been there for like a week or so. She told me they keep stalking other kids.
It's so weird.
Some dude named like
A week?
I have no idea who it was.
Okay. And why did Don call?
I have no idea. He just called. I don't even know if he was working at the time.
Okay.
But if he was working, he obviously wouldn't know that there was some dude looking at the little kids.
So this dude named Don calls Candace.
And tells her about, I don't know if his name was.
And tell me about that conversation.
All I heard was.
And how did you hear it?
I heard because I asked her why he called.
Okay.
The only thing that she told me from the phone call is that there was some dude.
He just sounds like he's lying. Like he don't know what to say. He's like trying not to say something for real.
Up on the property for a week or two, trying to I guess she said touch the little kids.
All right, so
I'm so
if Don's at
confused,
work,
bro.
that's his alibi. Then how in the fuck do you know somebody was at the house?
Right, I'm so
Second off,
confused, bro.
That phone call could have been bullshit, and she could have been using the Hunter kid to say that in front of, to have her quote-unquote half-ass alibi. Oh no, I heard him call her and tell her about this guy that was on the property for a week.
That little girl got hurt and they tried to get rid of her
kids.
body, and they're trying to find a
Hunter
way
goes wherever
to
he goes.
report her
Candace
missing
goes
and
back to the
gone and
house.
let it blow over
Because
type
that's the thing.
shit.
It had to be somebody that didn't live there because everybody else that was in the goddamn car lived there. So really, if you ask
this
me,
is
he
crazy.
could know something, or he possibly don't know jack shit. I
Something
do
happened,
find it
bro.
weird that on May 27th, this Hunter kid put he's in a relationship, and the banner on his Facebook was him and Candace, and he was asking
What?
Candace, the mom.
What? Bro, this story just gets weirder and weirder and deeper, bro. What the? Oh my lord! What? Okay.
Why did Don call you? You know what I mean? So here's the thing: if Don's calling saying, "Hey, there's somebody at around the property," and there's this person that's apparently been there for a fucking week. First off, I ain't gonna let my fucking daughter go any motherfucking where by herself
Facts.
unless I can see her in my visual motherfucking sight, and she's close enough where I can run and beat the fucking shit out of somebody.
Facts.
Not to mention, if your
Facts.
husband just called you and said, "Hey,
Facts.
there's a creeper at the house trying to fucking touch the kids. He's been there for a week." Well, son of a bitch, if he's been there for a week, why ain't one of y'all shot this motherfucker?
Right.
Why in the hell are you pulling up, letting your daughter just go to the basement where there's a fucking door down there that leads to the backyard that I can't see at all whatsoever. Then 2 minutes later, the mom comes in and goes downstairs and the little girl's gone. That means if somebody did take her, they were already there, dude. They were in the fucking house. I mean,
Yeah,
shit, that's
I
the
agree.
perfect time to be there, right? None of y'all are there. Don's at goddamn work. Somebody's there because he knows that somebody's there.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm no rocket scientist.
I don't
but
know.
here's
It's
what it
a
sounds
weird
like to
story,
me.
bro. I don't know.
If the little girl got abducted like this, it was planned. And I'll tell you how. So everybody's wondering why this 15-year-old is with Candace and Summer at the swimming hole. Okay? She had to pick him up. Because he is an alibi that could actually say, yeah, we went here and we went here and we went here. It's not the grandma and not Summer. Because if that kid wouldn't have been there, it would have looked like she was lying even more. So she picks up this 15-year-old
I'm
Hunter
so
kid.
confused still,
They go
bro.
everywhere. They do all this stuff, whatever. They go to the swimming hole, go to fucking the Walgreens and yada, yada,
I ain't
yada.
smoked enough weed for this shit.
They're away from the house. Don is at work. Probably really is at work. He has alibis saying he's at work. Nobody's at their house. So what if while no one's there, while they're out doing this, Don's at work, Don makes this fucking weird call where he's like, oh yeah, there's someone there looking in the woods or whatever. What if they all left for someone to come there and hide in the house? So when Summer went downstairs, snatch, leave, run down that hill, put her into a vehicle, skirt, gone.
I don't even think it's that
You don't have
deep,
to
bro.
turn around, you ain't got nothing. So if somebody did,
I don't even think it's that deep. Like, you hear how complicated that shit sounded, bro? You know how complicated? Like, I feel like it was just something more foul than that. Like, and it might not even be super foul. Like, it could have been an accident. Like, the girl just fucking fell down the stairs, like you said earlier. Like, I just think that the girl is hurt, if not deceased, and they're trying to find a way to cover it up. Because this shit is getting way too elaborate to be some like, you know what I'm saying? That's complicated. That sounded complicated, dog. And these motherfuckers don't sound smart enough to have come up with some shit like that. I just can't give it to them. They don't sound smart enough for that.
Somebody waiting in the car and somebody waiting in the house. You're not gonna snatch the little girl and fucking try to drive her.
Like, I can get behind the whole, like, maybe it was like someone, like a family friend or something like that who just was fucking weird and something, like, I don't know, but it seems, I feel like there's a more simpler explanation for this, even if it is, you know, ultimately still leading to a very sad and you know, bad result. Like, this shit sounds way too complicated and elaborate for their capabilities. I ain't gonna lie.
With her in it, that's not gonna work. It'd be too time consuming. It'd be way longer than 2 minutes, especially when you grabbing her, getting down there, figuring out your situation.
That whole shit was too much,
and
bro.
You gotta deal with that, then get in the car and drive the car off. By that time, somebody had done fucking heard your ass, seen your ass, beat your ass, whatever. Not to mention this mysterious,
heard your ass, seen your ass, beat your ass.
The mom, Candace, is talking about after the fact.
There was no truck,
Why wouldn't you
bro.
talk about this suspicious truck?
There was no
before the
truck
fact?
because there was no
It's only
truck.
after the fact.
Because they
Everybody
coming
knows
up with this
it's
shit
a
as
red
they
truck.
go.
You know how many fucking red trucks there are? Plus,
They didn't
who's
think
to
this
say
shit
that's
through,
a
bro.
bullshit
That's why.
description? What if it's the opposite of what the fuck this person drives? That means that description's a deterrent. You know, I find it awfully fucking weird that when the TBI and shit got there and brought the dogs in, the dogs tracked Summer's scent from her door to the road. Hello?
Oh, so you didn't say that part, but I still don't think it was some elaborate ass plan. I think there was just a family
freaked
friend.
out once she seen her daughter was not in that room. Because remember, the neighbor heard the scream, and she said shortly after she heard the scream, she heard the mom yelling, "Summer, Summer." How I think about it is, if they know she's an outdoors girl and she likes being
This shit
outside
was
and she's literally always
So
outside.
complicated. I don't
The mom
know.
walks in
I
the
don't
house
know,
and
bro.
walks
I'm
into the
still
room,
so
then Summer's
confused. I don't know what I feel or
leaving
think
to go
about this.
outside. Why would you freak out by walking down the stairs just in the room? Because you're acting. It seems like it's dramatized on purpose.
It does, bro.
Not to
Like,
mention,
what?
Dawn, the husband, called Candace, the mom of Summer Wells, and said, "Hey, there's a creeper around the house."
I don't
If you're
know.
a creeper around
This shit
the
is
house
weird, bro.
and you notice nobody's home,
Shit is
and
weird.
you're already a fucking weirdo anyway, why wouldn't you go hide in the fucking house? Yeah. Somebody is full of shit. And I got a feeling the TBI is going to find out who's full of shit pretty soon.
I agree. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. That hurt made my brain hurt almost. Yeah. I guess we'll figure it out when they figure it out, because I have no idea. I have no idea. I was just speculation after speculation. Yeah. Catch y'all later.